Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into the new frontier of information, Reuters AI News. Imagine having a news agency with 2,500 journalists and 600 photojournalists across 165 countries, but instead of waiting for a morning briefing, you get instant synthesis, deep dive summaries, and real-time analysis delivered directly to your screen. This isn't science fiction, it is the next normal. In this video, we are breaking down exactly how Reuters is leveraging artificial intelligence to transform global coverage, why their approach differs from standard tech giants, and what this means for the future of truth in a noisy world. Stick around because by the end of this, you'll understand how the biggest name in wire services is redefining speed, scale, and editorial rigor all at once. Let's start with the sheer magnitude of what Reuters has achieved. They have deployed an AI system designed specifically for earnings coverage and breaking news that can synthesize vast amounts of data in milliseconds. We are talking about a workflow where a typical story that might take a human team 6 hours to research, verify, and write can now be generated, summarized, and distributed in seconds without sacrificing quality. This is not just automation. It is an augmentation of the world's most trusted information network. The core mechanism here is the ability to handle scale while maintaining the editorial rigor that Reuters has built over a century. When major corporations release earnings reports, or when geopolitical events shift overnight, human journalists alone cannot keep up with the velocity of data generation. The AI acts as a force multiplier, scanning thousands of documents, financial filings, and satellite imagery simultaneously. It identifies key trends, cross-references conflicting reports, and drafts initial summaries that are then reviewed by experienced editors at Reuters. This hybrid model ensures that while the speed is instant, the accountability remains human-led. The result is a news feed that feels live and dynamic, updating every few minutes rather than every hour, giving viewers an unbroken stream of clarity amidst global chaos. Now let's look at how this technology is reaching you through partnerships like the one with Meta AI. This integration changes the way we consume news from a passive experience to an active conversation. Previously, if you wanted specific details about a developing story, you might have had to navigate multiple tabs and click links. With the new integration, you can ask direct questions, like, what are the latest developments in the semiconductor market? Or summarize the impact of recent trade policy changes, and receive a curated response backed by verified Reuters content. This is a paradigm shift because it places intelligence directly into your interface. The AI doesn't just scrape random blogs, it pulls from the deep archives and real-time reporting of Reuters. When Meta AI responds to news-related questions, it provides links back to the original source material, ensuring transparency while offering convenience. This creates a trust loop. You get the ease of a conversational search engine powered by the reliability of an established wire service. It effectively bridges the gap between the speed of social media algorithms and the depth of traditional journalism. Instead of fighting through misinformation or clickbait, you are given summarized facts with clear provenance, making it easier to separate signal from noise in real time. You might be wondering if an AI can truly replace the nuance of human judgment in such a high-stakes environment, and the answer lies in the editorial rigor that remains central to their operations. There is a distinct difference between selling access to a raw text archive generated by machines and allowing curated news to be surfaced through a partnership model. Reuters has explicitly drawn this line to maintain credibility. The AI handles the heavy lifting of data synthesis, pattern recognition, and initial drafting, but the final gatekeepers are still humans who understand context, cultural nuance, and ethical implications. This human-in-the-loop approach is critical because news is not just about data points, it is about impact. An algorithm might flag a stock price drop as significant, but a Reuters editor understands the broader economic ripple effects or the historical context of that specific company's performance. By keeping experienced journalists in the loop for verification and final sign-off, Reuters ensures that their AI output retains the gravity and trust associated with their brand. This structure also protects against the availability cascade, where false narratives spread too quickly. Human oversight acts as a brake on misinformation before it reaches millions of users. It is a system designed to be scalable yet safe, proving that technology and tradition can coexist effectively in modern journalism. Finally, consider the long-term implications for how you access information. We are moving away from a model where news is something you find by scrolling through feeds to a model where it is something you request and receive instantly. This shift empowers users to dig deeper into specific topics without getting lost in irrelevant noise. Whether you are an investor tracking market movers or a citizen following international relations, the ability to ask targeted questions and get synthesized answers from a global network of reporters changes the power dynamic. The future here is one where information literacy is enhanced by technology rather than hindered by it. As more agencies adopt similar models, we will likely see a standardization of how news is presented, clearer sources, faster updates, and less sensationalism. The integration of AI into the backbone of major news organizations suggests that the next decade of journalism will be defined by this hybrid intelligence. It means you can trust your source while enjoying the convenience of modern tools. As we look forward, the separation between breaking news and deep analysis begins to blur, creating a continuous flow of insight that keeps you informed in real time without demanding constant vigilance from your end. So there you have it. The convergence of global journalism and artificial intelligence is no longer on the horizon. It is here. Reuters has demonstrated how massive scale, human oversight, and conversational AI can work together to deliver faster, more reliable news than ever before. We've seen how they handle earnings coverage, leverage partnerships for direct access, maintain editorial integrity, and prepare us for a future of on-demand information. If you want to stay ahead of the curve in understanding how our world is covered, you need to keep your eyes on these developments. Hit that like button if this breakdown helped clarify the landscape, subscribe for more deep dives into tech and media trends, and let me know in the comments what other news sources you think should be leveraging AI.